Hi, I'm Paul Duchesne. Welcome to Mama Paul's video podcast. It is Thursday, September the 30th, 2021, and I've been doing a series of previews for other shows that I'm going to do later on. And one of the previews has got to do with secrets, spiritual secrets, the four planes of existence. This was an issue of Parabola magazine, and this ticked off my interest in this about a few months ago. This Secrets of Meaning. This was the beginning of the year in January. This was the January issue. Secret societies, treasures of the Kabbalah, into the imaginary realm, the Gospels revealed, exploring the dark, blah blah blah. There's a half dozen articles in here about different secrets within these esoteric traditions. So what I started to do was I looked at a few that I've had here, and on my little book stand here, I had read The Secret of the Golden Flower. I have a couple of issues of this, The Secret of the Golden Flower. I've also got The Secret Oral Teaching of Tibetan Buddhist Sects over there. But interestingly, this particular book, Thinking and Destiny, Behind the Science of Man by Harold Percival. And this guy is this is Masonic. Thinking and Destiny is Masonic thinking. And if you look through this book, you wind up with a whole section of graphic representations of the human body in here, much like the Masons do. Some pages like so. We get quite a few breakdowns of the human body, different geometric formations around it, and things like that. And interestingly, so I went through this book. It was recommended to me after 9/11. I granted some really strange esoteric guy at a gas station one afternoon, about a week after 9/11. And I had to get this particular edition of this particular book to get The Truth of the Universe. Well, I got it. And The Truth of the Universe, what I found was that it was very similar to what was in these other two books, The Secret of the Golden Flower. Now, these books were more like about 100, 140 pages. And similar diagrams in them describing similar activities. So the conclusion I came to was that the wisdom from the East was much more condensed than the wisdom of the West, and the wisdom of the West was much more dependent on words and than actual actions, and that certainly gets carried through with some of the articles in Parabola, especially listening to the rabbi talking about the sacredness of words. Another individual, George Gurdjieff, another popular secret kind of guy. And I have a friend who's written an autobiography about his teacher in the Gurdjieff tradition. The fourth way works on the body, the emotions, and the mind simultaneously. Now, I don't know that the Vipassana practice that I have doesn't work on the body, the emotions, and the mind. It seems to me that it does. Gurdjieff seems to think that they don't. Anyway, the fourth way is for understanding. The fourth way is not permanent. It appears and disappears, and by itself has no definite aim. When stuff gets that esoteric, I start to really wonder about it. Sounding the Sacred Conch. This was a book about macrobiotic esoteria and secrets within the whole macrobiotic movement. And then we have, classically, The Secrets of the I Ching. So these are all things I wanted to talk about a little bit more extensively, and when I do this, I hopefully will finish up with the Theravada Buddhist view of the heavens and hells. We actually wind up with, I believe we've got 28 heavens, 4 hells, and 1 in-between place. That's us here on the planet Earth. So this last little book I have is Holy Stars, and this has got a description of all the different. Here's a page for Mary, and a page for Lao Tzu, and a page for Krishna and Jesus. So everybody's got a page in here. All the spiritual leaders have a page, and all the religions are pretty much sort of done in sort of a little cartoon fashion here. Confucius, Buddha, etc. So what I'd like to do is I'd use this book to try to fit the different religious figures into the different heavens that are outlined in the Theravada Buddhist book. That's my goal. My goal is to go over here to the big board, which is right now completely blank and empty, and put down the 28 heavens, the earth in the middle, and the 4 hells, and show you how you get from one to the other and back and forth. I started to design a thing I was calling the Game of the Gods, and maybe we'll go ahead and keep doing that, I don't know. But I'm going to try to explain the differences between their thinking and these different secrets that we've got. All right, so that was it, 5 minutes on. That was my introduction, dipping my toe into the world of spiritual esoteria and secrets. Peace, patience, persistence.